From Yosemite, then we drove to our next hub of a destination, which was Monterey. What made us want to go to Monterey?
Your mother.
My parents used to live in Monterey many moons ago in the 80s.
Her father went to postgraduate naval
Postgraduate.
I got it back. Yeah, naval postgrad. Sorry, Jerry.
They lived there for not very long. I think only a couple months, but it was one of my mom's favorite places ever. And she's always talked so highly of it and how beautiful it is. We've always wanted to go there.
Yeah. Got to experience the June Gloom. This was a concept that, from a southern boy, was shocking. It's definitely foggy there on a daily basis.
We were there mid-July, and it was gloomy most of the time, I would say. But we did get a lot of glimpses of when the clouds would clear. You only maybe have a few minutes before the fog rolls back in. But the day we got there, rolling into Monterey, it was clear, beautiful. So you did get to experience both.
For sure.
We based out of Monterey, stayed at another Navy lodge there as well. And then our main excursions from there, I would say, were
17-mile drive.
Can you explain just a little bit about what that is?
It's a scenic drive that's got several different overlooks. There are these cypress trees that are kind of uniquely growing in that area. I may want to double check.
There's cypress. There's beautiful homes. There's Pebble Beach. Is that technically on the route?
Yes, Pebble Beach is on the route. If you're a golfer, like you've heard of, know of the history behind Pebble Beach, and it's definitely worth stopping at. I mean, the aesthetic, just walking around the pro shop and everything, was really cool. As an amateur golfer myself.
And then we went to Point Lobos State Natural Reserve.
Had a great hike there.
Very doable with Sam.
And then went down to Big Sur, which had essentially two main points that we wanted to check out. The first one being Bixby Bridge, and the second one being McWay Falls. I could still see it plain as day. McWay was just incredible. The bridge was very, very cool.
You've definitely seen that bridge and probably McWay Falls on like Scrapesaver or somewhere. They really do exist.
McWay Falls is that one where it's a waterfall that is pouring onto the sand, and then you can see the ocean waves just rolling in and connecting to it, and it's just a really unique shot.
We ate at the Big Sur Tap House.
Really unique atmosphere.
Big Sur is a lot smaller of an area than I thought. There's not much there, I would say. It's not like a big city that you come upon. It's just an area that has a few little local places to eat.
One of the things you do have to be mindful of is looking at the road conditions ahead of time, because they have consistent landslides that can affect the drivability. So don't sit there and plan on doing it without looking ahead and making sure that the roads are open, because fortunately for us, we were able to get down to McWay Falls, but just past it, if you were trying to come up from the south, you could not have gotten there that way. You would have had to loop around and come in from the north, which would have added a significant amount of time.
That day we were in the car for about 8 hours, because
it's a lot.
It's not that far, but with all the viewpoints and stops and lunch and all that, we left Monterey in the morning sometime. We got coffee at Tidal Coffee. That was delish. And then we started the 17-mile drive, hit a lot of stops along there, did Point Lobos.
Did the tap room,
our tap house, McWay, turned around, did Bixby Bridge, which was just a stop on the side of the road to look at it, take some pictures, and then went back up to Monterey. But all of that took a significant amount of time if you're going to enjoy the ride, which you should. The next full day, which was our last day on the trip, we went to Carmel and did brunch there.
Oh, so
good. That town, my mom calls it a movie set. It's like a fake little town, but it's real.
It is unbelievably curated,
charming,
walkable.
There was just like an art gallery in the middle of like this arch of trees. You did walk down all the way to the beach, which was a good little walk down there, and then coming back up, you definitely get your exercise. So be prepared. If you're going to go to Carmel and you want to spend time outside, just bring your walking shoes. You kind of just want to park and stay parked. So just know that you're going to kind of walk around a lot. Went back to Monterey. We took Sam to El Estero Park. They had the little, are they called paddle boats or pedal boats? The ones that look like swans.
Quit looking at me, Swan.
It was sunny and so pretty. And then there's a massive playground in the same park. Got to do that with Sam. Got boba from a food truck. It was just the perfect little
That was essential.
Yes, the boba was a good reward. It was very family friendly and Sam enjoyed it. So that was fun memories that we made with that. And then our last evening we ate at the Beach House restaurant, which was on the coast. We had a water view.
There's only one thing I remember about this. We got cake
From the birthday party behind us. It was a lady turning like 70 or something.
They were so loud.
Which was fine
They
with
were
us.
ragers.
I would rather other people be loud than us be the loud ones because of Sam. So we had a great time. We were kind of like eyeballing their party the whole time. And then they cut the cake at the end and they offered us some of their birthday cake.
I said, yeah, I'll take a slice.
You got birthday cake. We had a great dinner with a view. And I think that was it. We flew home out of San Jose the next day. That's where we got Southwest flights cheapest out of. That was our trip. And it was really good. Considering we had one 13-month-old at the time, you just never know how it's going to go with kids or with kid.
We hit places that meant something to Callan's family, and we try to really incorporate that because I think that when you have those motivating factors that influence trips, they inherently have more of kind of like a legacy value to them. But when you can accompany elements of the tourist dynamics, and places are touristy for reasons, right? Like those cliches exist for reasons, and Yosemite definitely added up to all the expectations and the hype that people kind of put on it. That stuff just adds to the trip.
Especially to experience it with my parents because I don't remember much from when I was little and lived in Central California. So they got to tell stories and relive memories themselves and tell us all about their time in Monterey firsthand because they had told us before, but to be able to see it and visualize it at the time, it was really special.